make sure we record this. Okay, off we go. They're not going to be better than Minnesota. No, probably not. But it gives them a good. It gives them a way to be competitive now while also getting future stuff, which is good. Minnesota won't be worse than them. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, you never. I mean, Gobert is getting up there, and you never know. It's an easier conference. You don't have to deal with the Spurs and the Thunder and the Lakers and all that other shit on the other side. But you know, it's just a protection. I imagine it's just getting a little bit extra, even if you don't have to use it. But also, the what's it called? The Hornets are the only. That's not the only pick they get. They're the only pick swap in those, so they may end up like in some weird positions as well. So I don't hate it. It's just an extra thing. I know why they traded LaMelo. All you have to do is watch a little bit of LaMelo to know that. I don't know, if he ends up not working, you'll know why. I don't mind trading LaMelo. LaMelo was pretty awful in their 2 playoff games this year. Works for the Thunder. With the other teams. Yeah, the Thunder all of a sudden match up better, but I think a lot of what the Wolves are trying to do is just I think the Wolves have stopped, because the whole thing with the Wolves before was you have to beat the Nuggets. You got to beat the Nuggets. If you're going to go forward in the playoffs, it's going to be by beating the Nuggets. And they got to that point, which is good. They beat the Nuggets, and they continue to beat the Nuggets. But also, now it's not the Nuggets. So I think they've kind of just shifted to trying to play like their own brand of basketball and stuff. Kawhi back to the Raptors? Maybe. I heard that today as well. Raptors are interesting. I don't know what to do with the Raptors. Like, they end up with, like, I don't really particularly like the roster still, but they continue to add players that are like, I don't know, at least semi better than before. I just don't know if it it's like they just like incrementally get better, which good for them. I don't have a problem with that, but it's just a super weird roster. Super weird roster. But if they could find a way to like keep their guys and find a way to get Kawhi by also moving Brandon Ingram, then it's different. But I don't know. They have to do something about the Pirtle stuff, and I don't know what that looks like. We're on a France, Senegal, Spain, Belgium money line tomorrow. I want to play some Belgium stuff. I do like Belgium. I think they score. But like New Zealand have to come out and play with Belgium. I'm not particularly sure what that looks like. I need France plus half a goal to win a bonus bet, 5 to win 10. That was a 2 to 1. The only thing remaining is France to win the group there. It does. Outside of that, it doesn't particularly matter if the French get there or not. John Harbaugh, Coach of the Year future. I don't want any Chargers stuff. If you like the Chargers, there's probably better ways to play the Chargers than Coach of the Year. Or John Harbaugh. Sorry, John Harbaugh. Yeah, there's better ways to. There's definitely better ways to play the Giants than Coach of the Year stuff. There's definitely better ways to play the Giants. I think there are better ways to play the Chargers, but I'm confident there are better ways to play the Giants than Coach of the Year stuff. keep getting those fucking two mixed up.
Hold on. I've located a maintenance panel for the shields. If Crimson can overload the fusion coils, the whole thing will go down.
Do like the man says,
But
Crimson.
like the Giants' win total is like 7.5. You can play playoffs, or you can play 10 wins. You're bound to get a really good number, and you don't have to worry about like all the other shit that comes along with Coach of the Year.
Heat signature increasing. Move, Crimson. It's gonna
10
blow.
wins or win a playoff game.
That did it. Shield down.
Anything like that is good.
The first of the portals is just through this passage.
Eyes sharp, Crimson.
Netherlands or Morocco? That is a coin flip to me. I don't have any real thoughts on that one. I have a bonus bet on Morocco to get through. I think they're capable. Problem is I'm not in love with them defensively. I think what's happening with the Dutch is kind of fake. So I'm kind of all over the place on how I feel about that actual game. I'm not going to actually bet it. I'm just going to root for Morocco. If Egypt minus 175 to win group, but dub chance is minus 400, then that means Belgium can win group if Egypt draw, right? Yeah, they can win the group by goal difference. They finished 1-1, right, with Egypt, and Egypt won 3-1, and then Belgium drew 0-0, so Belgium would have to score 3. Like if they won 3-0 and Egypt drew, then they would win the group.
Let's get to it.
If they won 3-1, it would come down to other shit, I'm pretty sure. So it would come down to how many goals, I suppose, gets scored in that one. If they win by 2 and Egypt draw, then it goes to... Actually, I have a thing for that here. Hold on. I can actually answer this. Let's see here. So 3-0. Let me see 3-1 here. Yeah, so they'd have to win 3-0. If the Egypt game finished 1-1, then Belgium would have to win 3-0 or better. 3-1 would mean Egypt win the group. I don't hate a look at Belgium, but I'd rather play like Belgium, just like minus whatever. What are Belgium tomorrow? Minus 1.5 or 2? I think they score. As I said, like I think they can get 3. I don't particularly love them in too many assets. So it seems just got to take Egypt minus 175 to hedge off Belgium. Thought I could get something sneaky in. Oh. What are Iran on? 2 points? How cool would it be to get fucking... No, actually, I don't want Iran to score tomorrow. I want them to lose to Egypt tomorrow. I want Iran out of the tournament. Is 1 unit to win 40 units, though? Only... Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
You've got drop pods heading Crimson's way.
Would still need Portugal, too? Oh, yeah, you're probably not worth hedging off here. Yeah, if you still need Portugal and England, it's probably not worth hedging off here. Just accept that it's a frickin' L. Though, to be honest, I do like Portugal personally in that game, but yeah, it's probably not a hedge spot. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. Just pray the Belgian boys come through. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye. That fucked your part. I did. Yeah, I went. I'm sorry. That's what I thought about when the goal went in. I almost turned the game off because I didn't care about it. But need them making quarterfinals as it is, anyways. Who? Portugal? If Portugal don't win the group, they're going to be playing Spain in the round of 16, which is a worry for me. I really need them to win the group because I have that Spain quarterfinal thing and. I would like them to not play Portugal. I'd be fine with them playing Colombia. I don't want them to play Portugal. Can you wish her a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Aaron. Have a good one. Have fun with Ryan. Despite the fact that he bets on things that don't make any sense to me. Would have fun. Happy birthday. These crazy kids. These crazy kids and their birthdays. Spain to win tourney more than Portugal quarterfinal. Yeah, need Portugal to beat Colombia. I do think they beat Colombia, genuinely. I think they win it outright. I think they can score on Colombia. But, yeah, it's an awkward one. Please tell me about the Aussie game tie. I bet under 2.5. Algeria-Austria should be fun. I have some Austria draw no bet from pre-tournament. I don't particularly feel great about that, but I'm going to run with it. 700 off of Vietnam. Yeah, it's crazy. Fucking Vietnam basketball. There we go. But yeah. 1982 revisiting. I need France again. France tomorrow plus half a goal. I need Iraq to not score in that Senegal game, though I'm not particularly confident in that. That may get home, but I'm not particularly confident that Senegal are in a mindset to go ahead and get that done. So. I'm just assuming I lose that one, which is why I need who's it? Why I need France strong plus half a goal. Soccer parlay I sent you was good. Bet it should have hit. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. There's a backup American team. This American team is like fine, but not great. The backups, there's a lot of shit. Come over here, you fuck. God. Oh no. Should golf better. I only run Scotty shit. Is it positive Scotty shit or is it like fuck Scotty shit? That Paraguay-Australia game went exactly how everyone figured it would, which is pretty good. Pretty fantastic. It was USC double chance though, and Turkey had nothing to play for. Yeah, well they came out and played for Pride, which again was 50-50 on if they would even do that because they've been having not so great tournament with a lot of great, not so great sound bites, but pro Scotty. But the USA also had nothing to play for, so those games are always funky. Always funky. Alright, now we're gonna run in here. Dude, that Japan-Sweden game was scaring the life out of me because they were both being like kind of cautious, but like they didn't mind like having a go at it when there was space to it. And the space opened up, and Ishak will feel pretty unfortunate not to have won it because that was a really great save on the header on the corner. D-Rob for Palestine and trade. Are those the only two options there? To the like it, there's nothing else in that one, just a straight swap. Just a straight swap. That makes sense. That probably helps. That's probably good for both teams, to be honest. That is probably good for both teams. Do I have to deactivate this while I'm fucking around or no? Okay.
Excellent work. That's the last of the portals.
Then let's clean up these Covenant and
Dalton to Commander Palmer. You've got a Wraith inbound on Crimson's position.
Fucking
I see.
Wraith.
Thanks, Dalton. Crimson, ready up.
It's trade season in the NBA. It is trade season in the NBA. When does free agency open? In the NBA. Oh, hold on. How is that guy not dead? Ecuador World Cup champions? I'd be relatively surprised personally, but hey, crazier things have happened, just not in World Cup soccer. Really. I think they could beat Mexico. Past that, I'm not particularly sure. Is it confirmed that they're playing Mexico? Blow up, you fuck.
Nicely done.
Morocco to make the finals? I'd be really surprised at that. Top 3 college football coaches?
Crimson, mark a landing area for Lancer.
Signetti, I guess you gotta put there. Probably. Who else? Kirby? Gotta go up there. And maybe Day. There is a right answer. I like Kirby. Japan to make the Final Four. I don't know about that, but I think they're capable of beating Brazil. I will have. I mean, I'm gonna bet some Japan versus Brazil. I am confident in that. I am confident in that I will bet it. Whether it comes out as a win or not is a completely different story. Now, who's your 4 and 5? Because that's definitely up in the air.
Nice work, Crimson.
Who's even floating
Take
around?
him out and prep for extraction.
I like Sark. I don't hate Sark. I know DeBoer gets shit because of what Bama is now, and nobody's accepted that Bama is not going to be Bama ever again, and it's not his fault. So I don't personally mind putting DeBoer up there. Who else? Who else is a good look?
Commander, did you see that?
I missed it.
The guy who Penn State recently hired is really good. Matt Campbell. I don't know if I'd put him up there. Just kind of named good coaches.
Let me check. Morse code. And SOS.
Lanning and no, you don't like no? Oh, Freeman. Yeah, Freeman's good. Who am I kidding? What am I kidding about, Dimitri? I'm not kidding about anything. I don't think. Whatever I said, I wasn't kidding about it, but I don't know which one I'm talking about. But Freeman's a good shout. I don't agree with the Lanning stuff. I think Lanning's a really good coach. I know he hasn't won it all with Oregon or whatever, but those Oregon teams are never built that way. Japan beating Brazil? Oh, no. I'm very much going to be betting that Japan beating Brazil. I will be betting. Your boy will be betting it.
This is Dalton. Drop pods inbound.
I will at minimum be betting the spread. I think they're better in midfield than Brazil. I think a lot of teams are better than Brazil in midfield. Ooh, that motherfucker. He hasn't won a real playoff game yet either. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. That year they lost to Ohio State. They won every regular season game, including beating Ohio State. The only reason that Ohio State even changed their playoff stuff in the postseason was because they lost the lineman. Otherwise, it might have been a pretty similar game.
On station and ready to fly.
I don't think it's out of the question. I think he's a good coach. They win a lot of games every year. Dooba-doo-boom.
Majestic to infinity.
If it was closer at any point in the game, I'd give more credit. Oh, yeah. No, I don't agree. I'd put him in the top 5 pretty comfortably.
That can be arranged,
I think that
Marco.
top 5 is good.
Ready for more work, Crimson?
Lanning
Let's
in
go give
there.
Majestic a hand.
Freeman. I'd have Lanning ahead of Sark. Definitely ahead of Sark. Yeah, Sark would be the one I'd take out. This year will tell a lot about them since they both lost their QBs. But Why would that tell a lot about them? If they had a shitty QB, then they have a shitty QB, and there's nothing they can do, right? Like, if they don't have a shitty QB, they're probably just going to be fine, right?
Just hang tight. We're about to deal with
Was this their last year with a good QB? Yeah, but how many teams are good without a good QB? Like, none? How many coaches have good years without a good QB? I'm going to go out on a limb and say, like, none. If they can't win playoff games with a good one, then they got no shot with a bad one. Sure, but does that stop them being good coaches? Because their QB sucked? Ryan Day won a ring with Will Howard, but Will Howard was a really good college quarterback. Why are we pretending that Will Howard wasn't a good college quarterback? Because he's in the NFL and he's crap?
Crimson, it's a pleasure to be working with you. Commander, I've identified the artillery.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I think there are like no good coaches in the NFL if you're being judged on what you look like with a fucking shitty quarterback.
There's an energy conduit nearby that heats up whenever the artillery fires.
power source, huh? Try hitting the conduit, Crimson.
Heads up.
I'm no scientist, but I'd say that did something.
I get it. Without the conduits, the gun overloads.
Keep hitting the conduit, Crimson.
Conduit
I'm hitting the
But
foot.
that artillery is still firing.
Looks like the artillery is destabilizing.
So if Crimson hits the other conduit,
That's what I'm thinking too. That's the last conduit. You may want to back away, Crimson.
I watched every minute of that season. Exactly the worst player on offense at many points, I guess. Jeremiah Nagbuka bailed him out. Okay, but
Artillery fires again.
you have a really, really good fan.
Success.
I don't know.
get the rest of the
He was
emplacements, Crimson.
he was good at Kansas State. He was at minimum fine. Like with the two really, really fantastic receivers next to him. A fantastic roster. I don't know. I don't view players the way you do. Or I don't view things the way you do. Dead. Every Big 12 QB is good playing those defenses. Okay, but he didn't. But he like moved into like the best roster in the country. Like he didn't move from there to fucking Timbuktu.
Heads up.
Phantom's near Crimson's location, Commander. Strange.
Elaborate, Miller.
Just a second after I directed Crimson to the artillery, the Covenant made for it as well.
Could be a coincidence.
Yeah,
Not a coincidence, is it?
I'll keep an eye on it.
But he was out of the last 10 OSU QBs, definitely the worst of the bunch. Sure, that's fine. I don't think that changes my rationale. Where do you think he was ranked in the country during that year?
Inbound.
Yeah, I get that. That's fine. There are a lot of good. The Ohio State ends up with like all of the good quarterbacks. Riley, sure. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he was like top 20. And that the joke is the joke. It's not, the joke is that he was still very good. All the good QBs for college. For college. For college. They were all good college quarterbacks. You telling me Justin Fields wasn't a good college quarterback? You're gonna tell me like fucking Tim Tebow wasn't a college quarterback? Like, just because they didn't translate to the NFL doesn't mean they weren't good college quarterbacks.
Phantoms near Crimson's location, Commander.
Riley Leonard was a good college quarterback, and he's not anything anymore. He's sitting like third string on a really shitty team. Argue Bamas have had better college quarterbacks. I would not. I don't think you even have a leg to stand on it. Well, I mean, you do, but I definitely do not.
How many more to go, Commander?
Just one, DeMarco. Relax.
Covenant massing at the final artillery.
If they want to go down with the ship, sink them.
I guess they're comparable, but I don't like. Is Fields is like the best of the bunch. Hurts got benched for Tua. What else you have in there? You had Stroud. Yeah, I guess Heisman. Like, that's fine. They had Mac Jones. I didn't think Mac Jones was better than any of those other guys in college. Winning, I don't consider winning the Heisman because I think I mean, like, it's obviously fantastic, but a lot of it is, like, if you just play in a good system. Like, Mac Jones was not outplaying, like, CJ Stroud. Mac Jones had a really nice, comfortable system. Didn't have to make too many good throws.
Phantoms near Crimson's location, Commander.
Stroud was better than Fields. That's what I'm saying. I think Fields would be the best college quarterback that would have played at Bama at any point. That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't think it was like too much of a conversation who had the better quarterbacks during that. Just in general. Because I think Fields would be the best Bama one.
Location, Commander.
Oh, fucking
Crimson, fall back before that gun tries to fire again. Majestic, all clear. You owe Crimson a round once you're all home.
Happy to pay the debt, Commander. Tell him we said thanks.
Fall back. Secure the LZ so Murphy can pull you out of there.
Where the fuck's the LZ? Much appreciation. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Whatever the appreciation's for. Fucking bastards. But the year Howard won it all, the QB's Ohio State drove away from him. He had a better season. I don't care. That stuff doesn't, like, having a better season in college doesn't mean anything to me because it doesn't matter. You just said it. Like, you can go to the Big 12 and be fine and look good, and everybody's gonna look good in the Big 12. Like, your counting stats over a season doesn't make anything. It's not anything in college.
Phantom dropping reinforcements. I'm having Dalton drop some extra gear for you now.
No, where you thought, like, no, I meant not ranked. Like, you're ranking dudes, like, fucking based on their season stats. I'm talking about ranked, like, where do you think he was? Like, where do you think he is genuinely as a college quarterback compared to those guys? Doesn't matter if the other guys go, like, play somewhere else. I don't think AJ again, I don't think Mac Jones was better than CJ Stroud in college, despite the fact that his numbers were pretty ridiculous. Top 10-ish. But the fact that the QB they had the season before was better the year after says something. I don't think so. Particularly if the quarterback the year before was young, and if you could run the ball, which you definitely could the second year. Who was the quarterback that he even replaced?
Phantom on approach. Find some cover.
I don't remember who he even replaced. What the fuck happened there? But that's what I mean. Like, you're judging, like, the whole thing was that, like, Ryan Day did it with a bad quarterback and he was still like a top 10 guy in the league, is what I'm saying. McCord. Oh yeah, he also played as, didn't he go to play Syracuse? He was better than McCord. I can't believe it's McCord. ACC is not that bad, no, but it's significantly worse than the Big Ten. You get what? 2 games against decent defenses total, and they did it. They played that game against Miami, where the defense wasn't even that good. Is like one of them still. Third best conference. It's only the third best conference because Miami's good. I don't think like the rest of the teams are good. It's not a good conference. And that doesn't, again, that mean on aggregate, like McCord is playing like a million different things and passing more and doing all that other shit. It's not as, definitely not the same. Come here, scumbag. Ah, there's another fucking hunter. Come over here. Come on, come on. Passing more for sure, but he did have an NFL running back who got 1,100 yards and 20 TDs. Yes, that he did. That he did.
Phantom down. Air is
We
clear.
got it.
Come on down, Murphy.
Hold on a minute, we're not done with that. I just want to check
Infinity,
something.
Fire Team Lancer. We've got a situation in Apex. Covenant Nest in the hills.
Acknowledged, Lancer. Spartans.
Do, 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 do,
Looks like
do,
there's one more
do,
quick jump
do.
before you get to come home.
Ugh. When did Ohio State win that? What was that, 2 years ago now? Achievement. The long haul. Complete 500 missions or a multiplayer game. So they were counting these Spartan Ops missions, but there we go. Another achievement. Achievement number 506. 506. NCAA football. I have a habit of not clicking on anything I need to be clicking on.
Fire Team Lancer, sit rep.
Found a nest of coveys hiding in the caves. Wouldn't mind a hand clearing them out.
Good find, Lancer.
2024. Yeah, Ohio State had Henderson and Judkins.
Crimson is on the ground. Coveys have hooked active camo to their shield generators.
Henderson
We can't get in
and
the cave until that shield
Judkins.
comes down.
Crimson, secure the area.
Already
Miller?
looking for a way to find those generators.
Will Howard through for what here? 6:30. What, 6, 9, 10, 11. What, 1,150 yards with like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 TDs in those 4 games. 2 picks. Give me your gun. Alright, let's go.
Got the wheel.
Yeah, 24, 25. I don't know. I thought it was pretty straightforward trading Will Howard for Mr. McCord. Blow up. Thank you.
Hang on, Commander Palmer. Remember that Morse code SOS? I just saw it again.
Unless you've got a solution to that mystery, I need you focused on bringing down the generators.
Buddy, what do we... What the fuck is that? Ghost. And then, what else are we looking at here? Kyle. Fucking Kyle. God, they have an easy schedule. 24.
And I've got it. The active camo on the generators is controlled by that guy right there.
Take him out, Crimson.
NCAA football. This the right here? He threw 5 interceptions in the Pitt game,
Target down. Shields are visible.
and then just the
Crimson,
Miami game.
kindly exercise extreme force on those shield generators.
Otherwise, it was just empty. The whole team sucks. 47-79. I don't know. Kyle McCord's in the league? Is that true? Did I just catch that? He is on the Packers. What the fuck? When did that happen? He obviously doesn't play. Packers probably just trying shit. Let's see what happens. Eagles back up next year. Was he? Did he play at all? No, they have Hurts. Did he play at all? Wake the fuck up, Chris. Who was the guy the Eagles had that they were that they ended up moving the backup. He's the guy I always think of when I think of the Eagles backups. Did they end up moving him? Do you know who I'm talking about? Completely forgot his name. And I'm pretty confident it wasn't McCord.
Crimson did it. Shields down.
Lancer, Crimson's got point. Follow them into the caves.
Affirmative, Commander.
They cut out who's the guy that the guy that the Eagles were like playing late just to move him. It was the backup that everybody thought would get traded or may have been traded. But he was the backup everybody thought was just good. Very, very recent. I forgot his name. But I'm pretty confident it wasn't Kyle McCord. If you know who I'm talking about.
Covenant incoming.
Tanner McKee. Yeah, no, I thought he was ass too. I thought people were crazy wanting to see him. I feel like that with the fucking dude who backs up, Caleb Williams, Beijing. If you talk to Bears fans, there were Bears fans last year who thought they'd get a second-round pick for him in that trade.
But keep your guard up.
Like, people think he's that good. The dude who backs up fucking Caleb.
Commander, whatever's been sending that Morse code, it's inside this cave.
Crimson, clear out the coveys, but keep your eyes open.
GRP played him to lead division in passing yards. Did he this year? That's funny. That's insanity. Or last year maybe, or whatever it was. That seems up GRP's out. I just don't get it with the big fish. Last year. It's even weirder. That is even weirder. Or last week, I don't know. I don't remember. Fucking GRP. Fucking GRP. It's a 3-team race, despite the other team having the best wide receiver in the league. But still. What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Did I say something I didn't know I said? Vikings QBs and beating out Caleb Goff for love. Oh, yeah. gonna be It's gonna be Kyler, right? There are too many people who are high on Kyler. I feel like people don't watch Kyler play sometimes. Like, I know he... Like, here's the issue with the Kyler Vikings thing. Like, he can't throw over the middle, and their whole scheme happens over the middle. Which is what I feel that people don't... People are just skipping, or whatever it is. Because that's a pretty gigantic issue. It's like, oh, Kyler's better than fucking... What's his name? Like, yeah, sure. That's not a huge debate, but like... Bears overachieved last year. Outlook on this coming year? Yeah, they did overachieve last year. I think a lot of... I don't want to... This is going to sound weird. A lot of their positive stuff at the end of the year was all just like kind of miracle stuff. I think they're more of a 10-win team than anything going into next year. And it's probably just going to be... People are going to be upset because it seems like there's no growth, I think, but it's probably just because they overachieved last year and it just comes back a little bit. But yeah, the Kyler shit, I don't get it. I'll have to see it to believe it. Kyler gonna throw over the middle? Okay. Whatever you say. They're gonna win fucking 8 games again, and it's just gonna be the same shit every fucking time. With them Vikings. But at least it's not JJ McCarthy, right?
If they let him live.
Depends how good the info is.
He's offering up a Covey listening post.
Listening post. That would explain how they've seen us coming recently. Fine. Have Poker check it out, then make the deal.
Aye, Commander.
But yeah, we gotta start getting into the NFL soon, right? After the World Cup ends, probably, or maybe before then, because they're gonna be a bunch of days off. I'm gonna be pretty disappointed when the World Cup slows down. I've really enjoyed it, and I've made a lot of money doing it. But also, when it does slow down, it means we gotta prep for the other stuff. And while prepping is not enjoyable, Mbappe, Halley, 2 each tomorrow. I'm sick of that shit. If they continue to get 2 a pop, then fuck it, sure. But I do think the French can score tomorrow. I don't know about Norway scoring tomorrow necessarily, but I do like the French to score. Better luck next year. You're not gonna make it if you haven't already started. Sorry, not sorry. No, I'll be fine. I'm talking. The only. No, wait, what are you talking about? I always prep at the same time every year. Now you see why your results are what they are. Yeah, I always prep. I'm always prepped at the same exact time. Oh, come on.
Let's go, Crimson.
Crimson, be careful. You don't know
Yeah,
what's
my
on the other side
NFL
of that
stuff
door.
tends to prep at the same time. Because I don't personally have some of those numbers. I wait for those to pop. And I don't have, I just kind of end up trusting other people when it comes to player evals. Outside of skill position for the most part. I can eval skill position, I can't eval offensive line, defensive line, shit like that. Do. My NFL was so good last year, and I hope it's good again this year. That'd be nice. It's just me hoping the NFL is good. I hope my NFL is good. It was really good last year. Hopefully we can keep it up. I'd like to expand my soccer out. We're gonna try to expand it out, do a little bit more prep this summer, and hope I can figure out a way to augment all that stuff. Where the fuck did you pick that shot? 119, only been streaming an hour? Is that right? No, I guess we started the stream late because we were doing a couple things. More assist. More assist. No way. Stupid. That shit. This is the first time since doing it where I feel like outside the Rams, everybody else is kind of the same boat. Like, I think that there are a lot of teams that are like super similar to one another. Which is interesting. Again, outside the Rams feel like a health thing to me. That's about it. I mean, not like straightforward. Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, no one can win the Super Bowl if the Rams are healthy. But if the Rams are healthy, they should be favorites. But outside of them, I think there are a lot of, the odds reflect it too. I think there are a lot of teams that are just like very similar. So we'll see what that looks like come NFL time. Objective complete.
Commander, Crimson's found something. It's Switchback.
Switchback.
Commander Palmer, glad to hear your voice again. We've been sending SOS for a while now.
Spartan Gale, where's Spartan Constable?
Covey got her, Commander.
Understood, Spartan.
Covey got
What do
it.
you say we return the favor?
Sounds like a hell of a plan, Commander.
Dropships inbound.
Clear the ground and we can get you out of there, Crimson.
The shield wall's dropped, Commander.
Time to go, Spartans. Head for the exit.
Let's go. Yeah. dead. Gonna have to go downward unless I spawn up there every time. I sure do. Oh no. At least he's dead. We survived that. What's next? Kill this guy. He's dead. I'm gonna drop into this courtyard. Yes.
Pelican
no card
outbound
here.
with fire teams
Boom,
Crimson and
done.
Switchback on board, Commander Palmer.
Crimson,
Moving through these a little bit better tonight. Only 12
Switchback on that is
left.
damn good work, folks.
12 left. And once those 12 are done, we'll have 9 more achievements. We'll be at 515 out of the 917. Crystal ball. Do. Match fixer.
Alright, Crimson. A captured elite offered up the crystal ball they've been using to track us, and it's in there somewhere.
Let's go. Let's get a couple of these done. Maybe if we can get book 2, but maybe if we're lucky we can get 3. Remove quickly. Getting hit directly with a fuel rod cannon off rip is probably not the best way to start, but that's alright. Done. Fuel rods. Hello. If I run out of Marines, I feel like we spawned with Marines, but guess that one did.
Movement from the structure. More bad guys inbound, Spartans.
Spartans? It's just me, my friend. It is just me. What planet you're on, but it is definitely just me. Okay, set this way. Let's see if we can get it in there. Wow, he's dead. He just looks like he's...
Neutralize all targets.
Oh, how the fuck? God damn. How the fuck did that happen? How'd that not fucking stick with that guy? Give me that. Where'd your wall go? There you are. Come my way. Fuck me. There you go. Got that elite. Getting an elite every time you die is pretty good in this crap. It's pretty decent. No matter how sad that sounds.
Just a few Covenant remaining. Marking them for you.
I think there's an elite up here.
Area's clear, Commander.
Out of here.
Textbook example of kicking ass. Well done, Crimson.
Let's
Tagging the
move
door
out of
controls
here.
for you now.
What time is it? 1:30?
Commander, I'm getting some interference around Crimson's uplink. Could explain why drones have been unreliable in that location.
So add jammers to the list of things we might be looking for.
Crimson, watch out!
What am I watching out for? Oh, you.
Tagging the door controls for you now.
Do we all feel wrong? Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
There we go. I've got 3 energy signatures matching known Covenant signal jammers.
He survived that fucking wraith. 6 of those puppies. 6 of those. That guy survived that little run. Did it blow up? It may have blown up, I guess. Dude, what? Boom. I can't believe that wraith is still up. But
2 to go.
Crimson, Phantom inbound.
the Phantom. What do you think about Cal Raleigh's collapse? I don't know. I don't know enough about baseball to have a genuine opinion on that. I don't think. To be honest. To be perfectly honest. Can't give you a real really think it's strong. I have no idea. I haven't looked at I don't look at individual player numbers in terms of that stuff. I just do day to day for just regular game betting stuff, so I have very little to offer in terms of players and what they look like and their turnarounds and stuff. Like when I do my betting, I just do that stuff. I don't like baseball in that sense. He asked about what I felt like about Cal Raleigh and his year he's having, but I really couldn't help with that. I do not know that stuff.
One more to go. Great work.
Where's that wraith?
Oh boy. Crimson, Phantom inbound.
I know he's having it worse here. Just why it's happening, or if it just felt like regular regression or not. Beyond good old me. Have a good one, buddy. Love the dedication, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's gotta be dedicated if we're gonna get her done. It's gonna take a while, I know, but you gotta keep moving with it.
Still have a few coveys to clear out, Crimson.
Gotta keep moving with it. Appreciate you, Douglas. Have a good one, buddy. Have a good one. Pop goes the Wraith. What game we playing? We were playing Halo on the gaming channel. I'm trying to 100% all the Halo games. So we are doing that. Been a lot of fucking Halo. We started March 21st. We've been playing Halo pretty much nonstop since, or when we stream, we're playing nonstop. Apex? No, I haven't played Apex. Apex I tried when it originally popped. I just wasn't a huge Battle Royale guy. I liked it. It was fine. I just wasn't a huge Battle Royale guy. I didn't play it extensively.
It's an army ride. Shot down near Cauldron Base. Assumed destroyed.
Assumed wrong.
But Apex was pretty fun.
Phantom on approach.
Do have a question for you though, because I found you late. When did you start the challenge, and did you really start with $1? Yeah, we started with $1. We started.
Nobody left standing. Got it, Crimson?
I believe it was late December of 2022. I think we go into 2023. I had a very recent video that went through where we were exactly on those days. But January 2023, I think this is year 3 we're doing it. It's been a long old time, but we did start with $1. We were back in the days we were betting 10 cents because that was the minimum some of the books would take. But we did start there.
Drop pod incoming.
It was kind of funky playing those old ones. Imagine if we started with 100 or yeah, even 10. We'd be another 0 further along, most likely, but you know. can't think too much through it. Through that old stuff. We started at $1 because I wanted a way to like kind of still learn and do what I wanted to do and grow through the process and stuff without losing a ton of money. So starting with $1 seemed like it worked, and obviously it's been working very well for us. We continue to move along. We've had a good year. We started the year around $1,250. We're up to right around 1,800. We're $5 off 1,800. 1,795. But it's moving. Makes sense. Doing a similar challenge. Had mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Which one are you doing? What challenge are you doing? Something similar, you said. You may have mentioned it. If you did, I mean, you probably did mention it. I just didn't hold on to it.
More target practice coming your way.
Should have fucking survived that. I thought I'd get that off. Did not do it.
Still a few Covenant in your area, Crimson. Marking them for you now.
Yeah, I'll get it. What is that? Let me get that off. Got you, dummy. Got you.
Those energy tethers are tied into the Pelican's comm systems. Break them.
Trying to turn 100 into 50K in 6 months. 12 to 40 every day, and every $50 increase my wages size by 20%. Okay, where are you at? Oh, that's right, you did mention that. Where are you at in that? That does make sense.
That's two. One to go. Spartan, hunters have entered the area. Dawson, Crimson needs a ride, and I could use some explosives to erase a problem.
Happy to oblige on both counts. Inbound on Crimson's position now.
Just a minute more, Dalton. Crimson's on the job.
At 528, all right, that's what we like to hear. Good job. Really moving along. That's pretty good. How long you been going at it? My only issue is discipline. I'll make a parlay and take away from my winnings. Yeah, that parlay stuff does get you. I understand. Hunter. And then I'll emotional bet when that loses. Oh, chase it definitely gets you too. But sounds like you're doing pretty well for what it is as well. did a trial period of 3 weeks, and that was with $10 scaled down. Once I got a good system, I upped it to 100. But thanks, man. Good luck to you and everyone else trying to challenge as well. Succeed. Yes, sir. We're all trying to get to the same spot. Good luck to you, my
Still
friend.
have a few coveys to clear out, Crimson.
And the grunt that fucking with the goddamn fuel rod. Give me that fuel rod, you douchebag. Let me smack the shit out of me there. I let him smack the shit out of me there. Oh, there he goes.
Dalton, ground's clear and Crimson's ready for evac.
Roger that, Miller.
Let's get out of here. Alright, that's the end of that one. We only got one more to finish this one up, and then we'll be 10 away, and we'll get another achievement.
Spartans are clear.
Explosives deployed.
Thanks, Dalton. It'll be nice to have the element of surprise again.
Which is good. Do 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 do. Do. All right, last one here. Glass Man. Glass Man. Let's turn this off. Don't need the Insta for the rest of this.
Commander Palmer, Majestic here. Dr. Glassman's got a favor to ask. Roland says Crimson's in a place to help.
Do.
Spartan Thorn found a Covenant map. I think I can read it, but...
Dr. Glassman wants to know if Crimson can take a look for him.
Sure, why not?
Let's go.
Location's right here,
Let's
Commander.
get this last
If
one
I'm
done.
reading this map right, that location should be a hub for energy flowing through a Forerunner structure.
Oh, should I have to defend something? That's not good. That ain't good. Is it being attacked? No. Okay, I don't think I have to defend. Down even another one.
show them this location?
Well, that's
Sure
good.
thing, Doctor.
We went through that relatively quickly, I think, compared to what I thought that would happen.
Crimson, deal with them. We'll play scientist when you're done.
We'll play scientist when I'm done. Don't kill me. A second phantom. They're always straight up lying about what's in the area, which is pretty fucking disrespectful. Or maybe it wasn't a second phantom, maybe I'm just stupid. Dead. Dead. Grunt is alive. Got him. Oh, you lucky. Sometimes I wonder if you were the cat and I was the human. Could I lay on your chest? Things I just asked my cat. Okay. Alrighty then. That's a fantastic question. You dare run. Thank you. Where are you?
Commander Palmer, can we get another reading at Crimson's new location?
Got him.
Same as before, Commander. Good work, Crimson.
I'm pretty sure Mike would, or Buttons at least, would tell me to fuck off. Buttons wouldn't have a cat. I'm pretty confident in that. Buttons just straight up would not own a cat. Hold on.
Did two massive beams of light just appear near Crimson's position? Yes. Why? Oh, this is really amazing. I mean,
He didn't like that. Me out of my face and started off the scarf down more.
nothing on this thing.
Doctor, what's the point? What are we doing?
I'm making sure I can read this map correctly so that maybe, if we're lucky, I can get Infinity free of Requiem. Now, if I'm reading this right, which I think I am, activating this location will give you some respite.
But yeah, I'm pretty, again, Buttons would just straight up not own a cat. She's a... Buttons would be... What would Buttons be? Buttons would be living alone in her apartment, glasses, you know, that type of chick. Reads all the time, but also is just like... hates fucking everybody. That's who Buttons would be.
Phantom on approach.
Of course
Right
there's
again,
a
Doc.
phantom on approach. Oh, phantom on approach, like directly on top of me? What the hell is that? Oh, hello.
Good, good. Thorn, can you show them this location?
Fuck.
It will activate a turret defense system. I
Motherfucker.
think.
Where is he? Below me?
Phantom on approach.
Of course there's a fucking phantom on approach. Why wouldn't there be one of them? Oh, they're protected. Very chill. Had some golf 20% used on Scotty under 66.5 and Scotty, more Scotty. Lots of Scotty. Never ending Scotty. Go Scotty. Played well today, so I think might have gotten rid of the weekday yips. You're gonna find out firsthand, that's for sure.
Heavy weapons?
Pretty great, huh?
Ooh, what do we got there? Do we have a binary rifle? Sure.
Alright, I'm starting to see the usefulness.
Thanks. Oh, hold on. One taps? You like that? Two taps on those guys, but that's alright. Okay. Decent amount of kills, including a yellow one.
Here they come.
As racist as that sounds, we need to kill the other ones. Got it.
What else have you got?
Let's see.
Get him. Got him. There's a sniper back there. Oh, another fucking sniper. God damn it, dude. Got him there. Okay, I've got the yellow elite out of the way. Gold elites is what they actually are. Alright, let's go pick off these last couple. Oh, hello, plasma pistol.
This map's checking out nicely, Dr. Glassman. And it's got a twin.
Another
I
fucking.
know you Spartans like to blow things up.
Yeah, they sure do. Gotta go to the other side though. They came from above here this time. Got you. Got you. Can we take down anybody from here? Stop shooting me. Fucking Christ, dude. Are you kidding? I'm getting shot from snipers. Fucking snipers. There we go. got you. One more. I played some Saudi Arabia plus half a goal tomorrow. I don't know how I feel. Like I just had to.
Secure the base, Crimson.
I know they only need a point, and I know Saudi Arabia need a win. I feel like I had to play it. I don't think this team's that good, Cape Verde. That's just it. Simple as that. And I know Saudi Arabia aren't very good, but I didn't think they I don't think like their performances versus either of those teams were like different. I thought Saudi Arabia were way better against Uruguay than Cape Verde were, and I thought those Spain results were similar.
Almost done. Just a few stragglers.
So a little bit of Saudi, a little itty bitty bit of Saudi. A little itty bitty bit.
Additional targets inbound.
Oh, God damn it. How many fucking people are there? Oh, never mind. The anti-aircraft gun got him. Oh, never mind. I dropped the Wraith.
Phantom's down. The AA
Drop the
gun shot
fucking
down the
Wraith.
Crimson, clean up the garbage they dropped and you're in the clear.
Did I get the grenade on? Sure did. I sure did. More phantoms. Supposed to be one in this general direction. I don't see it though. Oh, never mind, it's a Wraith. It is a Wraith. Come here. One more. There you are. Wraith. God damn it. Spawn into the side. Okay. There we go. At least that guy's gone. I just gotta get up onto that puppy. Where are you? There you are. Come here. Yeah, your buddy's dead. You're next. Oh shit. There we go. Pop goes the Wraith.
You're clear. Fall back to the LZ and come on home.
Alright, we're done. That is going to give us another achievement. That'll put us up to 507. 507. We have 10 more of these. And that'll bring us 8 more achievements. I gotta really go. Okay.
Nice work today, Crimson. I'll get you the ribbons for your science fair
Achievement.
projects when you're back on Infinity.
Give me my achievement. Give me my achievement. How we looking, achievement? Gimme. There it is. Expendable. Complete all chapters in Spartan Ops Episode 8. That is done. We've got 10 more. 10 more Spartan Ops to go. Grab some Mbappe minus 110 and Holland plus 180 to score pure EV plus plays, but like obviously the underlying anyway. I'm kind of interested in that game. That's an interesting one. Again, I need France plus half a goal to cash a bonus bet, which I hope, you know, obviously I hope I cash, but it's also just a bonus bet, so fuck it, whatever. We got 2 today. I would like I think Norway are bad defensively, just in general, so we'll see where that goes. We're at 88% of 250 hunters. We're close. 250 beatdown medals in multiplayer. I'm getting credit for them happening on here. I'm getting credit for the beatdowns on this. I'm not going to have an issue with it, but I'm getting credit for them on here, which is nice because they were kind of lagging behind our regular multiplayer shit. 69% of the way to 250 multiplayer wins. Look at that. Um, 250 killjoys, assists. I'm looking for the knights. Here we go. 38% of the way to 100 or 1,000 knights. We're at 380 plus, and then the watchers are the worst ones. I hate these sons of bitches. 32%. So we went up 1% today with these. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Halo 4 Laso is going to be a pain in the ass just in general. But yeah, we got 10 more of those Spartan Ops, which should bring 8 more achievements. We should get those done over the next 2 streams. We've been doing 1 a stream because, I mean, they take a decent amount of time. And then we'll have 8, and that'll put us up to 515, and then we'll decide where to go next. I think I kind of just want to play multiplayer until we get to 250 wins. I think that's where we're gonna go. We're at we're at 174 wins. I think we're just gonna play some online until we get to 250, and then kind of maneuver from there, because yeah. I'm not like burnt out on the game, but some of these like we've done a lot of annoying legendary stuff recently. Like we've done 2 Lasos out of the 6. We've done all these Spartan Ops in a row, which is 50 in a row. So I think I just want to play some multiplayer for a straight while and see where that takes us. But that is it. I love you, Shrek. Today is Thursday, so we'll be back on Sunday. I'll see you after the weekend. Hopefully we all have successful weekends. When do the knockouts start here? We're getting close, right? So today and tomorrow are the last 2 group stage stuff, and then we're into the knockout stuff. There's 1 game and then 3. Ooh, that day looks good. Brazil, Japan, Germany, and whoever they get, and then the Netherlands, Morocco should be fun. And we got round of 32 all the way up to Friday. So a week. All right. Fun stuff. All right, bud. I will see you Sunday. See you Sunday.